वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारम् प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे तुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरननदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधना बोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पदैरहरः प्रीयमानं मुदा भूयाद् पंकजम् कलिमलप्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः।
मानुषे एव लोके
मानुषे एव लोके
वर्णाश्रमादिकर्माधिकारः
वर्णाश्रमादिकर्माधिकारः
न अन्येषु लोकेषु इति नियमः
न अन्येषु लोकेषु इति नियमः
किं निमित्तः इति
किं निमित्तः इति
अथवा वर्णाश्रमादि प्रविभागोपेताः
वर्णाश्रमादि प्रविभागोपेताः मनुष्याः
मम वर्त्मानुवर्तन्ते
मम अनुवर्तन्ते
सर्वशः इत्युक्तम्
सर्वशः इत्युक्तम्
कस्मात् पुनः कारणात्
कस्मात् पुनः कारणात्
नियमेन तवैव वर्त्मनुवर्तन्ते
तवैव वर्त्म अनुवर्तन्ते
न अन्यस्य इति उच्यते
न अन्यस्य इति उच्यते
चातुर्वर्ण्यं मया सृष्टम्
चातुर्वर्ण्यं मया सृष्टम्
गुणकर्म विभागशः
गुणकर्म विभागशः
तस्य कर्तारमपि माम्
तस्य कर्तारमपि माम्
विद्य कर्तारमव्ययम्
विद्य कर्तारमव्ययम्
मानुषे लोके एव वर्णाश्रमादि अधिकारः नान्येषु लोकेषु इति नियमः किं निमित्तः इति we have seen already in Sangati. Only in the Manushya Loka Adhikaraha there is eligibility, there is adhikara. The conditions performing for karma, that is the eligibility, only in the Manushya Loka, Manushya Loke eva vartate, asti, iti niyamaha. Kim nimittaha it is. What is the basis to say that only in the world of human beings there is eligibility for doing karma, and based on varna and ashrama? Atava, or varnashramadi previ bhaga upetaha manushyaha. Manushyaha, human beings, previ bhaga upetaha. It is divided. Society is divided. Manushyaha, human beings are divided based on varna and ashrama. Therefore, human beings divided based on varna and ashrama follow my vartma, my marga, my path. Kasmat punat karana. What is the basis? What is the reason? What is the reason for them to follow my path based on this varna and ashrama division? Varna kim? Kasmat. Karanat, niyamena. And that too very committedly, very diligently. Because of what reason the human beings endowed with this division of varna and ashrama follow my path? Why not the other path? Why not the other marga? Why they follow my marga? My marga is Ishvara marga, is Vaidika marga. Only in the Vaidika world, only this division is varna and ashram. Only this division is only for the society in which the people were following Veda. Vaidika marga. Ishvara marga is Vaidika marga. Ishvara talks through Veda. So therefore the followers of Veda, Vaidikaha. In those days, the entire society was following Veda. They abide by the injunctions of the Shastra. Therefore, divided into 4 classes, 4 varna and 4 ashrama, 4 groups. Ashrama, stages of life. Kasmat karana, what reason? Because of what reason they follow my marga, Vedika marga, very committedly, niyamena, properly, committedly, diligently. What is the reason? Why do they follow? Why not other marga? Avedika marga. Other marga, na anyasi is Avedika marga, not Veda marga. Not the marga what I taught through the Veda. Other marga. Like Charuvaka, etc. For example. That is answered in this shloka, Chaturvarnya Maya Sashtam. Already I explained this shloka. A little more explanation we will see today. The Chaturvarnyam, the 4 classes, the Varna, Maya Srishtam. Ishvara says, Maya Srishtam, created by me through the Veda. That is why Ishvara Marga is Veda Marga, Vedika Marga, through the Vedas. The entire society was divided into 4 Varna, 4 classes, 4 groups. Based on what? Guna and Karma. Guna Karma Vibhagashaha Vivagena divided into 4 classes, 4 groups. the classification of the society consisting of human beings based on, it is based on guna and karma. This classification. Division is not really to create a split in the society. This is a classification. Classification is done for the harmonious function of the society, for the stability of the societal structure. This division was created through the Veda by me. Bhagavan created. The Bhagavan says, Tasya karta taram api. Of course, with the aham akarta iti. That also he says. That's what we know. Ishvara is not really the karta. Now, this division based on guna and karma. What are the divisions based on guna? Similarly, what are the divisions based on karma? We have to see. Guna meaning sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna. Three gunas. The entire Srishti is made of three gunas because it is Maya Karya. And the human beings also, society, human beings also created. Therefore, these three guna manifest in the form of certain characteristics of the individuals. As we saw, Sattva guna stands for knowledge, tranquility, etc. Rajoguna, action. Tamoguna is slothfulness, laziness, etc. So these are the three gunas. Based on these three gunas only, there are divisions. Brahmana guna. Brahmana guna means, I'm not talking about the person born in a Brahmana kula, family, Brahmana jati. That we will discuss later. Brahmana guna, Kshatriya guna, Vaishya guna, and Shudra guna. Brahmana guna, Vaishya, Brahmana guna, that guna, that's combination of the three gunas, certain combination, which we saw. The Brahmana guna as predominantly Sattva guna. Sattva followed by Rajas, followed by Tamas. So we can call it as in a very short term SRT, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. So Brahmana guna is that in which Sattva is dominant and Tamas is least. So SRT, Brahmana guna. So Sattva guna pradhana. It is Brahmana guna. So as guna, just we say Brahmana guna, not about the person, the Brahmin, that's not about the person born in a Brahmana kula, not Brahmana kula, that's just Brahmana guna. Similarly, Kshatriya guna. Kshatriya guna refers to the guna in which Rajas is dominant, followed by Sattva, and Tamas is least. Rajas is dominant, that is why active. Those who enjoy this Kshatriya guna, they are active and backed up by Sattva. Therefore, mostly you will see them engage in the activities, selfless activities, like that's why they are in military and forces, police forces. They work for the society. They work for the society, welfare of the society, protecting the society, ready to give even their life. Therefore, the extreme dynamism, that is Rajoguna, backed up by Sattva. And Tamas, again, Tamas is least. So they care for the society, they are love for the society. That is why they are ready to give their life for the country, the soldiers, etc. So therefore, it is Kshatriya guna. So Brahmana Guna, Kshatriya Guna. Then Vaishya Guna. Vaishya Guna also, that combination in which Rajas is dominant, backed up by Tamas, and Sattva is least. Because Sattva is least, therefore, they are more self-centered person. More self-centered person. They are active. They are also active, but unlike Kshatriya Guna, they are self-centered. Sattva is least. They're also dynamic people. Those who have this Brahmana Guna, those who have this Vaishya Guna, this is called Vaishya Guna. So, the certain combination of the Guna we call by the name Brahmana Guna, Kshatriya Guna, Vaishya Guna, and the last one is Shudra Guna. Shudra Guna is that combination in which Tamas is dominant, backed up by Rajas, and Sattva is least. So TRS. So SRT is Brahmana, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. RST is Rajas, Sattva, Tamas is Kshatriya, Kshatriya Guna. Kshatriya Guna, just referring to the Guna alone, Kshatriya Guna. And RT is Vaishya Guna, Rajas, followed by Tamas, and Sattva is least. And finally, TRS, Tamoguna, backed up by Rajas, and Sattva is least. So they are Vaishya Guna. So, because Tamas is dominant, therefore, they don't enjoy the ability to think independently. They are more dependent. And Tamas is there, therefore they are physically and mentally they have dullness. So if Tamas is dominant, naturally they will be dull. But Tamas as such stands for laziness, intellectual lethargy also. That is with Tamas. Laziness not only physically also an intellectual lethargy. Even though Bhagavan has given, but Tamas is dominant, Bhagavan has given buddhi. Even though Bhagavan has given buddhi, because of Tamas, they are not able to think properly, independently. So for intellectual lethargy. So that is Shudra Guna. So now that combination, Brahmana Guna, SRT, for example, a person may enjoy Brahmana Guna, this combination. A person may enjoy Kshatriya Guna, RST combination, the society. A person may enjoy Vaishya Guna, RTS combination. And a person may enjoy TRS, Shudra Guna, that combination a person may enjoy. So in a society, you will invariably find these four kinds of people enjoying this certain combination, these combinations, Brahmana Guna or Vaishya Guna or Shudra Guna or Kshatriya Guna. We are not talking about the Kula. We are not talking about the Jati. We are talking about just based on Guna. In whichever Jati they are born, doesn't matter. But based on the dominance of the Guna, the combination of the Triguna, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, they are said to enjoy Brahmana Guna, Kshatriya Guna, Vaishya Guna, and Shudra Guna iti. So four Guna. This is the division based on Guna. The person may be born in a Brahmana Guna, but may enjoy Kshatriya disposition, that is RST. All the other combinations are possible. So we are not discussing based on Jati. This is just Guna Vibhagaha. This classification will be there invariably in this society. Based on what they enjoy this combination, that depends on Purva Karma, Purva Samskara, what karma they have done before. So that is a determining factor. So therefore, these are the 4 types of the guna. 4 types of guna means you have to know guna only 3 types. What is the 4 types? That is the combination of the 3 guna, which results in this 4 types. So therefore, Brahmana by guna. A person is Brahmana by guna. Just by guna only we are talking about. Doesn't matter whichever kula family is born. A person said to be a person enjoying this Brahmana guna, that disposition. It's called guna Brahmanaha. We can call it guna Brahmanaha. It's a Brahmana by guna. The one who has this particular mental disposition, SRT, is called guna Brahmanaha. Similarly, RST, the one who enjoys RST, is called guna Kshatriyaha. Gunataha Kshatriyaha. By guna, by disposition, is a Kshatriya. Similarly, the one who enjoys RTS, guna Vaishyaha. The difference between this guna Kshatriya and guna Vaishya is, in both, Rajas is dominant. But backed up by what immediately? That matters. In the case of guna Kshatriya, it is Sattva which backs up the Rajas. Therefore, they are more caring and sharing people. That is where they are selfless people. They work for the society. Whereas when the Rajas is backed up by Tamas, Rajas activities are, but the actions are mainly intended for their own purpose, more self-centered people. And the last category, the one in whom a specific combination, TRS, is there, that person is called Guna Shudraha. He is a Shudra in terms of Guna. So Guna Brahmanaha, first we saw Brahmana Guna, Kshatriya Guna, Vaishya Guna, Shudra Guna. Then based on that, a person can be a Guna Brahmana or Guna Kshatriya or Guna Vaishya or Guna Shudraha. This is the division based on Guna. Now you may ask, why not the other combination? We said the combination SRT, okay, RST, then RTS, then TRS. Why not TSR? That is not possible. If you see combination, TSR is not possible. Sattva backed up by Tamas is not possible. Tamas backed up by Sattva, not possible. That combination is not possible. If it is Tamas, it should be backed up by Rajas only. Because if Tamas is backed up by Sattva, Sattva stands for knowledge. Tamas is opposite. How can it be immediately followed? So that combination is not possible. Sattva followed by Tamas is not possible, or Tamas followed by Sattva is not possible. So that's why only 4 combinations are possible. RST, RTS, TRS, and SRT. So only 4 combinations are possible. So Guna Brahmana, Guna Vaishya, Guna Shudra, Guna Kshatriya iti, 4 divisions are there. So these divisions, this is one Gunataha division. Another division is based on karma, Guna Karma. There are 4 types of karma. The society, for its proper functioning, for its stability, requires to be supported by 4 types of activities. Without action, society cannot sustain. The 4 types of activities you will see invariably in a society. One is a knowledge center, one part of the society where the knowledge is there. That is in the form of teaching or studying knowledge. So in the Vedic society, it is studying the Shastra, performing the ritual, because it is Vedic society, therefore performance of the ritual implies the knowledge of the ritual, knowledge of the Vedas, all the four Vedas, Chaturveda, and also the injunctions of the Veda, do's and don'ts, yama niyama ityadi. So the knowledge of the Vedas. So therefore, the karma, which is in the form of performing rituals, etc., studying the Shastra, that is called Brahmana karma. The karma is called Brahmana karma, and the one who is doing that such karma, such activities, is called karma Brahmana. Karma Brahmana. Brahmana karma, and the person is doing is called karma Brahmana. In terms of karma, he is a Brahmana because he studies. He studies, he teaches, Adhyayanam, Adhyapanam. That is Adhyayanam, Adhyapanam, Brahmana karma. That is what a Brahmana does. Adhyayanam, Adhyapanam, Yajanam, Yajanam, Tatha. Dhanam, Pratigraham, Chaiva, Ammananam, Kalpayat. The Gita, it is talked about. What are the Brahmana karma? Similarly, Kshatriya karma. Kshatriya is the karma, the action which are responsible for maintaining the society, administration, the law and order, security, protecting the society from the invasion. So therefore, the military, defense, all those things come, police forces. So that is Kshatriya karma. The one who does is karma Kshatriya. In terms of karma, is a Kshatriya. The person is called karma Kshatriya. So therefore, karma, Brahmana karma, then Kshatriya karma, then Vaishya karma. Vaishya karma stands for the karma which are for the economic well-being of the society. The society has to be economically sound. For trading, business, agriculture, commerce, etc. Those karmas, those actions are Vaishya karma, and the person doing that karma is called karma Vaishya. In terms of karma, is a Vaishya. Again, we are talking only about the person in terms of karma, not in terms of kula or jati, just in terms of karma, karma Vaishya. The last one is karma, where special skills are not required. Just is asked to do, he does. No thinking is involved. No special intelligence or skills are required. Just doing the simple labor work, labor job. So that is Shudra karma. The karmas which are performed monotonously, those karma which doesn't require any special ability or special thinking, one doesn't have to apply one's mind, just following the order of the superior. So that is that is Shudra karma. The one who does is called Karma Shudra. In terms of karma, he is a Shudra. Therefore, 4 types of karma, and there are 4 types of people doing those karma. So Brahmana karma, Kshatriya karma, Vaishya karma, and Shudra karma. And the person following the karma Brahmana, as we had Guna Brahmana, so now here karma, therefore karma Brahmana, karma Kshatriya, karma Vaishya, and karma Shudra. So Guna Brahmana, karma Brahmana. Guna Kshatriya, karma Kshatriya. Guna Vaishya, karma Vaishya. Guna Shudra here in terms of karma Shudra, karma Shudra. So based on karma, guna and karma, these divisions are made. Okay. Now, a person may be a Guna Brahmana, meaning Brahmana. He may be a Brahmana by Guna, but he may be doing a karma not keeping with his Guna. He may be doing Kshatriya karma or Vaishya karma. Possible. All such combinations are possible. So, maybe a Brahmana by Guna, but maybe doing karma not in keeping with his Guna. Maybe doing Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So, therefore, 4 possibilities for each. Such possibilities are there. Similarly, a person may be a Guna Kshatriya. Maybe born in maybe a Guna Kshatriya, not born. Jati, as I said, we will discuss later. Maybe a Guna Kshatriya, but he may be doing karma, Brahmana karma or Vaishya karma, Shudra karma, possible. So all such combinations are possible. So the person may enjoy the disposition of a Kshatriya, mental disposition of a Kshatriya, but he may be performing a Brahmana karma. So when a person does, his guna and karma doesn't match. When the guna, the nature of the person, and his karma doesn't match, there only problem comes. Because there is a mismatch. There is a mismatch between the guna and the karma. So therefore, the person may not be able to shine because his action is not in keeping with his mental configuration. You cannot say why he is. This is how the person is. The mental combination, that configuration based on Purva Karma. So one has to know that and accordingly choose the profession because choice is there. Choice is given. That is why Dronacharya, though by birth he may be a Brahmana, but what guna is enjoying? Kshatriya guna. So he chose. He is enjoyed Kshatriya guna, therefore gunataka Kshatriya. And that he chose the profession of teaching the martial arts. So profession also in keeping with this is guna. Therefore, guna Kshatriya and choosing the right profession. Guna Kshatriya and also Karma Kshatriya. Karmataha also is the Kshatriya. We are not talking about his jati. He is Guna Kshatriya, Dronacharya, and the profession he chose was Karma Kshatriya. But Karma also is a Kshatriya. Therefore, only he is a great Acharya. It's a great Acharya. So when the Guna and the Karma matches, then that person will excel in that field. A person is Guna Brahmana. If he chooses to be chooses the karma which are done by the person who has the mental configuration of a Shudra, then that person may not excel. He is a Guna Brahmana. Therefore, Guna Brahmana, therefore he has to choose the karma which is in keeping with the Guna. Then that person will shine. Whichever jati is born, that doesn't matter. So when there is a match between the Guna and the karma, the right profession he has to choose. That is what is the difficulty in the children we find today. The parents also cannot know. Parents also, to some extent, they can understand the children, but one has to find oneself. What guna, what configuration I am made of, what is dominant in me. A person may have the excellent the skills, the mental skill, memory skills, maybe may have high intelligence, IQ, or the other person. This person has IQ. Other person has got strong body. Is interested in doing exercises and sports in games. If that person is asked to do a karma which involves application of the mind, that person may not shine. Similarly, this person who enjoys guna is a guna brahmana. When he's asked to participate in the sports, he may not shine. Therefore, choosing the right profession based on guna is important. Then that person may succeed in his profession. There is more possibility. There is high possibility of the person succeeding in that profession, in that job, whatever it is, it will shine. Therefore, the classification, this classification we see in the society based on guna and karma. So guna brahmana, guna kshatriya, guna vaishya, guna shudra, and karmataha also based on karma, based on his profession. So who made this classification? Bhagavan made. Bhagavan manifested this through Veda. Now, where this jati has come, see, jati is the last one. It is not said here, but jati is the jati that is based on janma. Janma, based on his birth. A person born to a Brahmana parents. Father is a Brahmana, mother is a Brahmana. Then the person is said to be Jati Brahmana. By Jati, by birth, he is a Brahmana. By Kula, he is a Brahmana. Similarly, we have Jati Vaishya, Jati Shudra, Jati Vaishya, Jati Kshatriya, born in that family. So this division is based on Jati. Bhagavan didn't say Jati here. Because Jati, in which Kula you are born, that you don't decide, you decided by your karma. So you are born, you are given that condition, you are given the situation, you are given the parentage. Of course, it is you decide, your karma decides. But we are born, willingly or unwillingly, wantingly or unwantingly, we are born. We are born in a particular family, particular parentage. Of course, we wanted that, therefore we are born, based on our karma. So therefore, Jati Brahmana, Jati Kshatriya, Jati Vaishya, Jati Shudra iti. Now, born in a Jati, everyone by birth, Janmana Shudra Hayeva, everyone is Shudra by Janma. Janmana Jayate Shudraha. Only when the person grows, he becomes a Brahmana in terms of guna and in terms of the profession, karma. Becomes a Brahmana or Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Only when the person grows, when the person is given the samskara, vidya, etc., then only the person grows to be a guna brahmana or guna kshatriya or guna vaishya. But by birth, everyone is janmana jayate shudra. All are asamskrita. All are prakrita purushaha only. That is why knowledge, that is why education, that is why it is that starts. Education is given at the young age, so that the kid, the boy, the child who is Shudra by Janma grows to be a cultured, a civilized person. And of course, based on his mental configuration, he could be a Guna Brahmana, Guna Vaishya, Guna Kshatriya. And if the samskaras are not well absorbed, then by Guna also, the person continues to be a Shudra. All such possibilities are there. So now, this is based on Jati. Now, How do we we arrange this, how do we arrange the category? That is gradation. How do we do the gradation? Everyone is a Shudra by birth. Therefore, we cannot do the gradation in terms of Janma. Janmana jayate Shudra. Therefore, that is not possible. But what about karma? Karma is action. Action. Can you do the gradation? Is gradation possible based on karma? That also cannot do, because no karma is inferior. No karma is superior or inferior. Karma meaning duty. Whatever karma one is doing, all the karma, whatever karma one is doing, that karma is that karma is sacred only. Whatever karma, in keeping with in keeping with this, the karma in keeping with the order. Whatever karma is ordained to do by the Shastra, if the person does the karma diligently, so then there is no comparison between the karmas performed by these four types of people, whether it is a Brahmana karma or Kshatriya karma, Vaishya karma, Shudra karma. Since they are ordained by the Shastra to do specific karma, therefore no gradation is possible. All karmas are equally important and equally required for the society to function. How can we do the gradation of the body parts, our body parts? Leg is important. Can we say leg is important? If head is not there, what is the use of legs? Hands are important. Hands are there. If legs are not there, that is an handicap only. So which part of the body is important? All the parts are important. All the parts of the shariram are important. Then only a shariram will act. Then only it is a shariram. Then only shariram can perform activity without any handicap. So all the parts of the shariram, all the internal parts of the shariram, generally heart, lungs, everything, all the parts are equally important. So there is no comparison. There is no gradation possible with regard to the anga of the sharira. In the Purusha Suktam, the famous line is that Brahmano osya mukamasid ahurajanyakritah uru tadasya yadvaishyah padjagum shudro ajayata. Brahmanasya mukamasid. If you take this, the Virat Purusha, if you liken him to a human being, then the mukha, the face, stands for the Brahmana. Bahu, the arms, it stands for the Kshatriya. Uru, the thighs, they stand for the Vaishya. And feet, they stand for the Shudra. So all these four, Brahmana, Vaishya, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, all these form the part of the Virat Purusha, cosmic person. All the four are important. Which one is least important or which one is most important, we cannot say. All are equally important. Therefore, here there is no gradation. This is what the mistake, not we do. The other religious people, they quote this. They quote and they criticize us, saying that we do the gradation. Shudras are inferior, Brahmanas are superior. It is not the meaning here. All the four are required as all the four are likened to the parts of the Virat Purusha. All the four are required for the societies, for the functioning of the society, for the welfare of the society. Then only society can function. Society can remain. Society can remain intact. If one of the parts of the society is handicapped, then what will happen? If legs are not there, legs are required. Stands for Shudra. Shudras are not there. If the laborers are not there, if people who are employed, if employee is not there, how the organization will function? So therefore, as none of the parts of the Shariram is neither inferior or superior. Similarly, none of these classes are inferior or superior. All classes have a respective place for the well-being of the society, for the cosmic person, Virat Purusha. Similarly, for the well-being of the society, for the social structure to remain intact, all these four are equally important. Therefore, we cannot categorize this based on karma. So we cannot do the gradation. We cannot do the gradation in terms of karma. This karma is superior, this karma is inferior, we cannot say. Brahmana karma is as much superior as Vaishya karma, or Shudra karma, or Kshatriya karma. Shudra karma also is as much superior as the Brahmana karma. Therefore, in terms of karma, we cannot do the gradations. Gradation is not possible. We cannot arrange it. This karma is superior. In terms of guna, we can do. In terms of guna, it is possible. In terms of guna, it is possible. In terms of janma, you cannot do. In terms of janma, because all are equally born Shudra only. By growth only one becomes a guna brahmana, guna kshatriya, guna vaishya, Shudra. Therefore, in terms of janma, we cannot do. In terms of karma, we cannot do the gradation. But what about it? In terms of guna? In terms of guna, we can do the gradation. Guna brahmana, the person enjoys that SRT particular configuration. Person is a guna brahmana. A guna brahmana, of course, it is superior because he enjoys that configuration. Therefore, he is calm, is tranquil, is highly intelligent, knowledgeable, because sattva, pradhana purusha is sattva stands for knowledge, sattva stands for shanti, peace, intelligence. So guna brahmana. So in terms of guna brahmana is greater than guna kshatriya. In terms of guna brahmana is superior compared to others, and guna shudra is inferior. So guna brahmana doesn't have any scope for further improvement. He cannot ascend to further something because guna brahmana is at the top. Whereas a guna shudra, he can work to become guna vaishya, from guna vaishya to guna kshatriya, from guna kshatriya to guna brahmana. He can work. Therefore, there is a gradation. So guna shudra is inferior and guna brahmana is superior. Guna kshatriya can work to become guna brahmana. Guna vaishya can work to become guna kshatriya and then guna brahmana. The gradation. So you have to ascend step by step. So therefore, the taratamya, the gradation, is not possible with regard to janma, that is jati. By janma, jati, all are equal. Therefore, you cannot do the taratamya. Therefore, the gradation is possible. In terms of karma, also not possible because all karma, all the actions, all the activities which are required for the sustenance of the society are equally important. Therefore, No taratamya between them. Therefore, taratamya is possible only in terms of the guna. You have choice also. You don't have choice with regard to your janma. You don't have choice. With regard to karma, you have choice. Of course, you have choice. You can choose a karma you like. But no karma is inferior. Therefore, no gradation is possible. But with regard to guna, you can work to achieve guna brahmana. That is possible. In fact, the intention of the Shastra is to make everyone a guna brahmana. From whichever stage one has to work to gain that guna brahmana. One can work and ascend, slowly ascend step by step. One can grow. That is how the that is how the life was designed. Vedic life was designed by Bhagavan. So therefore, with regard to jati, we don't have choice. With regard to karma, you have choice. You can choose what karma you like. You can choose your preference. If you have preference, you can choose your karma. You have choice. With regard to guna, also you have choice. Even though all karmas are equal, but with regard to doing actions that you can do, that you can choose because you have choice. Because kartum shakyam, akartum shakyam, anyatava kartum shakyam, you are endowed with the free will, and Bhagavan has given buddhi. Therefore, with reference to the karma, you have choice. You can choose based on your guna. If you choose based on your guna, then you will excel in that field. Therefore, choice is there. With regard to janma, there is no choice. With regard to guna also, you have choice. You can work on the guna. You can work on the guna and slowly elevate to Brahmana guna. That is the idea. That is how this varnashrama, that is how this varnashrama, the classification is designed, made. For that purpose only it is designed. There is no other reason. Not to create a split in the society, not to divide the people. This varnashrama avastha, and here very Bhagavan clearly so it told it is based on guna and karma only, not on jati. Now, how jati came? Over a period of time, it came by jati. That is natural. That happens in a family. If both the father and mother are doctors, then the parent will expect the kid also to be a doctor. Then that's why we call them doctor's family or military family. All the people in the family may be working in the defense. Grandfather, son, his grandson, all are in the military. Therefore, we call the military family. Military family is military jati. Is it to criticize them? No. Doctor's family. All the family. And generally, you will see a doctor generally marrying another doctor only. So his son or daughter also will be a doctor. So doctor's family. Similarly, born to the Brahmana parents, the person is Brahmana by jati. So the person born by birth is a Brahmana, but we don't know. The person by guna, it could be a Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra also possible. But taking for granted by birth, the person is a Brahmana jati. Because he's born in a Brahmana jati, he enjoys the eligibility, the adhikara for 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 studying Vedas. Of course, after Upanayana. Therefore, he enjoys the eligibility. Because born in a Shudra family, taking for granted that person based on his parentage kula, he loses the ability to study Veda. This is how it came into existence over a period of time. But it is not as propounded by the Shastram or by the Bhagavan. So this is how it happened. As it happened in the modern world, doctors family, you will see everyone doctors. It's a doctor hierarchy, list of doctors in the family. Similarly, it happened. This is how it happens in the society. So therefore, Therefore, by jati came into existence later. So it is taken for granted that the person born in a particular jati, because of the parentage, the person enjoys that qualities, the genetic, the gene will be there, therefore. It is also true. It is also true. But some mismatch also can happen. That is always there. But this is generally true. Exceptions are the generally true. But how this gradation based on jati came over a period of time, that alone caused a problem. That alone caused the serious problem. Of course, it was not proposed by Bhagavan, only by guna and karma. That is why, that is with regard to jati, you don't have choice. You cannot choose your parentage. You don't have choice. Which kula, which the family you are born. With regard to karma, you have choice. That is why Dronacharya, though born in a Brahmana kula, he had a choice and he chose Kshatriya karma. And he is Guna Kshatriya, therefore he excelled in that field. So over karma, you have choice. So your profession, you have choice. Guna also, you have choice. You can work upon. Though born in a Shudra family, that person can, by Guna, can be a Brahmana. Guna Brahmana, possible. There are many examples. Dharma Vyada. In the Mahabharata itself, he was a butcher. By profession, by birth is a Shudra, and by profession also, it's a Shudra karma. It is butcher, but he is a Jnani, Guna Brahmana. Even though the societal structure, those time, very much insisted on jati, but what prevented a person born in a Shudra to become a Jnani? In fact, there are many Jnanis. Overall, either Kshatriya or Shudra, they're born in that more than in the Brahmana family. All the Shastra, the Puranas, etc. Vyasacharya. And this, not Vyasacharya, there's Vyasacharya also, born to stage Parashara and Satyavati fisherwoman. And Valmiki. Of course, Valmiki was brought up by a hunter's family, but not born to a Shudra. He was born to in fact, a Rishi. But brought up by because he was brought up by the hunter's family. Therefore, this jati is Shudra jati. But the gene of the Rishi is there. Therefore, he became a Valmiki. He was Ratnakara before and became Valmiki later with the blessings of Narada. So, therefore, though born in a Shudra family, a person can ascend to a Brahmana status in terms of guna. That is why, see, the person, the other Varna may not have the privilege to study the Veda, but everyone has a privilege to study Vedanta. If not directly, at least indirectly. How? May not able to study Upanishad, but Prakana Granthas are there. That is why in the tradition, Acharyas have written many Prakana Grantha. So, by Prakana Grantha also you get the same knowledge. So, therefore, everyone is eligible for getting moksha. For moksha, what is required? One has to cultivate sattva, more and more sattva. When sattva is more, then what is it called? Guna Brahmana. So everyone has, therefore, as a choice to become a Guna Brahmana. In fact, by Karma Yoga and all, we all be trying to become that is Guna Brahmana only. So one has to have more and more sattva so that Jnanam is not far away. So Guna Brahmana. So in terms of Guna, therefore, gradation is possible. In terms of Guna, gradation is possible. In terms of Karma and Jati, gradation not possible. In terms of choice, choosing, you have choice in choosing your Karma, similarly in choice in upgrading your Guna. That is possible. So this is how the society was divided. Society was created with 4 divisions. So therefore, in that society, Vedic society, even a Guna Shudra has the privilege, has a choice to become a a Guna Brahmana. Slowly he has to ascend to become Guna Brahmana. From Guna Shudra to Guna Vaishya by doing karma and fulfilling all the basic, all the desires. That is, he can do Kamya Karma. He can do Kamya Karma and become a Guna. In terms of Guna is, he can upgrade himself to Guna Vaishya. Then he can do karma actions for the welfare of the others. That is Guna Kshatriya. Once he becomes Guna Kshatriya, then after that, for gaining moksha, he can do the karma with the attitude of yoga, karma yoga. Then he ascends to Guna Brahmana. Then he is eligible for moksha. So for moksha, everyone is eligible. He is a Guna Brahmana. Therefore, he can be Guna Brahmana. Therefore, he can follow Jnana Yoga. Jnanam is not prevented. Everyone has privilege for gaining Jnanam. What is the condition required for gaining this Jnanam and Moksha? Only this Manushyatva. Manushyatva, Mokshutva, and Mahapurusha Samshrayaha. If that is there, then all are eligible for Moksha. Therefore, with regard to Moksha, equally all are eligible. With regard to performing, or with regard to the performance of the karma for the stabilization of the society, etc. There we have certain the order. You have choice. Of course, you have choice. But there is some certain order is that division is that division is based on guna and karma. So therefore, that society in which these divisions are appreciated, and there is no taratamya, inferiority or superiority with regard to this varna and ashrama. Varna only, chaturvarnyam. Ashrama is stage. There is no gradation in terms of the stage. Brahmachari has to upgrade himself to become a grasta to vanaprastha, then to sannyasa. That is there for all. So in terms of varna, the division of varna based on guna and karma, therefore it is only for the benefit of the individual as well as for the society. So that society will prosper when everyone is aware of the karma, the duties. And since one has choice over karma, and since one has choice over guna, therefore one can always aspire and work to gain it. So therefore, that is created by me through Veda iti. The Bhagavan says here, Tasya karta aham. At the same time, may you know that I am not the karta, because Bhagavan cannot be karta. Bhagavan doesn't have kartrutvam. It's only badita kartrutvam. Now let us read the Bhashya. Chatvaraha eva varnaha.
Chatvara eva varnaha.
Chaturvarnyam.
Chaturvarnyam.
Maya Ishvarena Srishtam.
Maya Ishvarena Srishtam.
Utpaditam. Brahmanosya Mukamasit.
Brahmanosya Mukamasit.
Ityadi Shrutehe. So Chatvaraha Varnaha. Varnaha. Chaturvarnyam. Chaturvarnya is Tadita. Shanj Pratyaya. Swarte Shanj. Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam. Created by me. Kena Ishvarena. Srishtam Utpaditam was created. As said in the Shruti Vakya is Bhashyakara quotes here. Brahmanosya Mukamasit. So Bhashyakara from the Purusha Sukta saying that Asya Kasya Virat Purushasya. It's this cosmic person, Virat Purusha. Brahmanaha, this Brahmana, Varna, is a mukam, the face of the Virat Purusha. So other Brahmanasya Mukamasit, Bahurajanya Krita, all these are understood. So Shruti. So Brahmana was born from the face of the Lord. So from the face, the mouth is there, therefore Vedas, chanting, Veda, Adhyayana, Adhyapanam, etc. So Brahmanasya Mukam Asit. Brahmana are said to be the face of this cosmic person, Virat Purusha. The idea is all are born of Ishvara. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, all are born of Ishvara. Utpaditam. Ishvarane Utpaditam. All are required and all are Utpaditam by the Ishvara. Then the next line. Guna Karma Vibhagashaha.
न कर्म विभाषतः
Guna Vibhagashaha, Karma Vibhagashaha cha.
गुण विभागश कर्म विभागश च
Yeah, Bhashakara gives the Vigraha. Guna Karma Vibhagashaha, that Vibhagashaha to be connected to Guna, to be connected to Karma. Guna Vibhagashaha, Karma Vibhagashaha. Iti. Division, the Vibhagashaha, the division, the classification based on Guna, disposition, and Karma, duties. What are the Guna? Sattva, Rajas, Tamamsi. You'll see that. We'll see that in the next class. We'll read the Bhashyam in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद जी।